Went long one time because the volume came in, dropped, I got to stopped out. But as soon as it came back up, I went long. I added more heavy on that from 57, and it went up all the way up to 60. And then in this micro pullback, I added more at 59 because we saw a huge ask at 60.
I would like to invite you to join me for a live trading workshop.
Come join us November 2nd in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Be part of our pre-market show to see how we find stocks in play.
Hopefully we'll have a strong catalyst to give us a good short on Beyond the Meat.
Experience in-person mentorship while you trade.
Participate in topics from some of your favorite mods, like
learn how to find powerful trade setups.
Achieve your trading goals by developing a trade book.
Need to pivot with the current market conditions? Come learn VPA with me.
Bear market, bull market, I've got a trade for that.
We know you have options.
But come join us, diddly doodly.
I'm really looking forward to see you and trade next to you.
And all of us.
See you in Florida.
All right, guys, good morning, everybody. Today, Tesla earning was last night, gap down a couple of percent and traded really volatile at the open. I had a couple of losses on it, but eventually we got a really nice squeeze on that. Semiconductor indexes, like NVIDIA and AMD, they have been really beaten up in the last 6 months, and they had a really big run. AMD 5%, NVIDIA 6%, and I got a really nice move on that. So they started for me with 2 bad losses on Tesla, but eventually we made it back on a very nice run on AMD. Let's take a look at it. So Tesla, as I mentioned, I promised myself and everyone in the community, do not trade in the first 5 minutes. It's just the volatility. It's just, but as like a gambler, I couldn't do that. So as you see, let's go into the 1 minute. I went short and I got stopped out. I went short again. I got stopped out. And then this squeeze happened in the minute number 4. And I told myself, oh, this squeeze is going to go up. That's a very good squeeze. All the shorts are going to go to squeeze. I went long and then dropped and I got stopped out at the VWAP. And after that, I really didn't touch it, and it sold off heavily on a 5-minute chart. Look at this candlestick, huge drop. And then did a V reversal. Usually if you want to get a reversal, you do a double bottom or triple bottom. But this one got a V reversal all the way up to the VWAP. And I said, wow, that is a very strong move. I mean, this is going to probably break through the VWAP as well. It's very strong because on a 5-minute chart for 15 minutes, it just made new highs. So I went long and I said, okay, this is going to go up, break of high of the day at least. Maybe there's a pullback a little bit. So I went long here. I put a stop loss below 205, but oops, it dropped really fast. I didn't see that one coming. I was expecting it come down a little bit and then go back up like the lightning bolt pattern that Peter always trading. Peter is also teaching this lightning bolt pattern. So usually that's a lightning bolt pattern that Peter is trading. So I'm expecting a little bit of a pullback here and then goes back up, but the drop was significant, so I got out at 204. I didn't really expect a $2 drop. And then it really held for about 5 minutes here, and then I decided to say, okay, so that might be the lightning bolt pattern. I went long heavy on the Tesla again, so not actually very heavy. So I went long again. I added more at the VWAP, and then we got this amazing run all the way up to 211. So I made the losses back with a little bit, not much, only $1,000 profit on that, but at least I made a couple of losses that I had sorry, on it as well. So I'm still in there a little bit of Tesla. The best trade for me was actually AMD. I'm going to actually show it to you. So again, so what was the trades that I did here? Let's take a look at it. So that was a loss. So this was the biggest win, and I'm still in there. I think Tesla is going to recover for the day. And I had 1 loss here, and I had 2 scalp that I really shouldn't do that here. So these 2 scalps, I really should get out of this habit of squeezing. But this one was meh. This one was okay. This one was okay trade, even though I got stopped out, and this one eventually turned out to be really nice. Now let's go to AMD. So AMD up 5%, NVIDIA up 5%. These are semiconductors, and semiconductors are really beaten up. Down 60-70%, I think, from their highs. They started moving up really nicely at the open. I really like that, the price action held above the VWAP. I went long one time because the volume came in, dropped, I got stopped out. But as soon as it came back up, I went long. I added more heavy on that from 57, and it went up all the way up to 60. And then in this micro pullback, I added more at 59 because we saw a huge ask at 60. And I'm still actually in there as well. So it's the 60-13. We had very big ask on that as well. So I posted on Twitter. So the big asks are very bullish sign. So overall on a day it was really solid day for me. So I'm still Tesla, only $1,000 profit because I had this loss. I had to back pass short $950. I had a little bit of TQQ and Netflix from yesterday, which I sold, but AMD was my biggest run. And I think AMD is going to continue going up, so I'm going to hold my positions to see how I'm going that. And well, yeah, so that's it for me. AMD, yeah, again, AMD is gonna, I think 6050 or something like that is gonna be this level. Oh yeah, look at that beauty. So a couple of trades before we go to Brian. I want to show how the community did. Peter's traded T-Mobile right at the open. Peter is usually not very traded at the open, but this was an amazing fallen angel, long at 1610 all the way up to 1675. I think he even got a better one as well, went up to 17 actually. Yeah. So here it went up to all the way up to 1710, and he actually now here posted one. Oh, that's a beautiful color, Brian. Sorry, not Brian. Exactly, sorry. So that's a really nice color, Peter, because this is very much nicer. Yeah, so as you see, fallen angel from 1612 all the way up to 1716. That's an amazing run. Very beautiful ad at 1618. Very nice, Peter, very nice. So, and that's it. And I think Thor did a couple of really nice trades on quick scalps on the short on AMD. In this pop, when I went long, he shorted, covered the VWAP, and then again short in this. This is, I think, our 6 point of control. Again, Thor trades based on this pivot points and volume price analysis. So if you want to come to, he's going to talk about this VPA in Florida. Really nice trading here on this front. And we'll see how it goes. So Florida is almost sold out, guys. I think we have maybe a few spots left because the room maximum capacity is 100. I think we already have at 80 registration plus 20 of our mods. So it's really good. We're going to be amazing time together. And Brian, how was your day? I know you had a really good day as well.
No, yeah, I did. The one thing I liked the setup at the open was one of my trade book plays, which is I call the Phoenix trade, which is a stock gapping down on news. And in Alcoa's case, it was earnings report, but it was trading and holding pretty well above the VWAP, and it actually started to show some strength going into the open. So that was setting up, as I said, for my Phoenix setup. So when it did a little pullback at the open, I got in, and I just rode it up, and it worked out really nicely as a Phoenix trade. I know a few of other traders took that as well. So yeah. Anyway, happy with that trade. And I traded NVIDIA, and you were trading AMD. I was trading NVIDIA. So
Yeah, very nice.
so yeah.
Excellent. You did trade Tesla as well, didn't you? You did short Tesla.
Yeah, I did short Tesla at one point at 205.50.
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah,
I totally remember that. When it's the drop, I remember you mentioned that you shorted around here, in this pullback to 550. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
that was a really nice ride. All right, we had a really good day, guys. Have a really nice Friday, and we'll see you all. So Tesla is coming back. My average in Tesla is down there, so we have some time. And AMD, my average is also 59.58, so we have some time over there. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good day. See you in Florida. See you next week. And yeah, stay safe.
Cheers, everyone.
But by the way, for those of you who are coming to Florida, there is a page that we put the link down there for traveling setup if you want to buy some screen or a small PC or a laptop that you can have a good station to trade live. We also paid a lot of money for actually good internet, so hopefully you get really good internet as well. Have a good day, guys, and thank you so much for watching.